Jackie Chan is one of the world's biggest celebrities. But while he's loved in the West,
everyone give a big welcome to the one, the only, the legendary Jackie Chan.
Home in Hong Kong, it's a really different story.
I think he's a traitor to democracy and freedom of Hong Kong. He's a traitor to the Hong Kong people.
There's the Jackie Chan in the popular imagination, the hero, the protagonist, the democracy-loving guy, and then there's the Jackie Chan, in reality, who is pro-China, who doesn't know what he's talking about, who is an affront to democracy and talks too much nonsense, right?
以华制华的把戏，美国想要和未来的中国打交道，而无视中共的存在，那是掩耳盗铃。
No, God, please, no, no, no!
I cannot believe this shit.
谢谢。
在他们眼神里有着一切你不以为然的事情，在我内心世界里，别再用那虚情假意的热情，是不是好话不长？
Oh, Jackie, say it isn't so. Now, I know that many people who follow me saw this writing on the wall, as Jackie Chan has a long and storied history of being a Chinese shill, even though he was born in Hong Kong. It's one of the reasons many in Hong Kong strongly dislike him. Yet now he's saying he wants to join the Chinese Communist Party and sees the greatness of it. Now, after becoming filthy rich off the West, Jackie Chan wants to join the CPC. Legendary martial arts superstar Jackie Chan, known widely in the West for Rush Hour film franchise, recently expressed his desire to join the Communist Party of China, claiming that he sees the greatness in the CPC and how promising the future looks. The news regarding Chan's pro-communist views comes from the Global Times, who reported that Chan had been invited to a symposium on Thursday in Beijing, which invited Chinese film insiders to speak and share thoughts in regards to the Communist Party's 100th anniversary. Quote, "I can see the greatness of the CPC, and it will deliver what it says and what it promises in less than 100 years, but only a few decades," expressed the renowned martial artist before declaring, "I want to become a CPC member." Now, you might be wondering, is this under duress? Well, there is some logic to that, and there's been some suspicion. So, according to the outlet's report, the action star also said that he was impressed by the resilience and spirits of the 8th Root Army, the military force that, under the leadership of the CPC, fought the Japanese during the War of Resistance and the Japanese aggression, 1931 and 1945, and was touched by the bravery of those soldiers. This isn't the first time the actor has offered such words of admiration for the Chinese government. In January 2013, Jackie Chan not only unapologetically praised Communist China, but he also took the time to blast the country that basically launched him to stardom, deeming the United States as the most corrupt country in the world. It's just verifiably untrue, but it's not to say that there isn't corruption here in the United States, because there absolutely is. But the idea that in the same breath you would say China is super awesome plus good is a little suspicious. The new China, the real successes, has been made in the past dozen years, Chan stated during the near decade-old interview. Our country's president also admits that they have the corruption problem and some other stuff, but we're making progress. What I can see is our country is continuously making and learning. If you talk about corruption, the entire world, the United States, has no corruption. When the interviewer asked Chan whether he means America, the actor replied with, "The most corrupt in the world." When asked by the interviewer if he was being serious, Chan didn't hesitate to continue bashing America. Of course, where does this great breakdown come from? It started exactly from the world, the United States. He asserted, "When I was interviewed in the U.S., people asked me, I said the same thing. I now say China has become strong. Everyone is making an issue of China. If our own countrymen don't support our country, who will support our country?" Chan added, We know our country has many problems. We can talk about it when the door is closed. To outsiders, we should say, our country is the best. Saying that, you know, essentially admitting to being a propagandist mouthpiece for the CCP. By the way, if you're watching this video and you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider clicking that red subscribe button down below the video. There's something wonky going on with YouTube right now. I don't think a new viewer has seen one of my videos in weeks. So maybe a surge in subscriptions will help that. That right there is a rich statement, especially for the man who wouldn't be anywhere near as widely known as he is today, or at the time the interview took place, for the matter, had it not been for the opportunities of the land of the free gave him. Well, of course. I mean, this goes back. Now, we can go back to early September last year, not that long ago. Jackie Chan's apartments are seized and to be auctioned. 2 apartments in Beijing that are home to the movie star Jackie Chan are being forcibly put up to auction. The reason appears to be an ownership dispute. The adjacent apartments in the residential compound in the capital city district where Chan and his family have lived since 2007, according to mainland Chinese media, they have a combined area of, I don't know, 13,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 3 living areas. The market value of the pair is reported to be $14.6 million, though they are being offered to auction on September 30th with a starting price of $10 million. Chan is understood to have paid some $4.9 million for the pair after doing some promotional work for the developer, I don't know, some real estate company. It is now suggested that they failed to properly transfer the rights to Chan, and the apartments are being claimed as Yujia-owned assets in a dispute over payments between them and another developer. You know, was this, you know, interesting timing? I think so. His next movie, the Stanley Tong-directed comedy actioner Vanguard, is due to be released in mainland theaters in just a couple of days after the property auction. And in time for China's October 1st National Day holiday, Chan is also a voice performer in the Chinese version of Wish Dragon, a Chinese-made animation that Sony will release in the rest of the world. This also, we can go back to July 12th. Hong Kong action star Jackie Chan eager to join Communist Party. I'm sorry, this is from today. Hong Kong action movie star Jackie Chan, also known as pro-Beijing politician, has expressed eagerness to join the Chinese Communist Party, its tabloid Global Times reported Monday. Since 2013, Chan has served as a member of the CCP, a nation's top advisory board body that, the consultative conference for the CCP, the top advisory board that provides the mainland government with feedback and advice on key policy issues. Chan was quoted by the newspaper saying, "I can see the greatness of the ruling party. I will deliver what it says. We already know this. I want to become a member of the party," he added. The symposium invited Chinese filmmakers inside to speak and share their views on keynote speak by President Winnie the Pooh on July 1st, the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party. Mainland's response to the coup and protests in Hong Kong, as well as celebration activities for the centennial of the ruling party headed by Winnie the Pooh. "We have shown how people in the territory should contribute to the party," the newspaper said. Chan's remarks have reflected Hong Kong elites' increasingly objective and rational understanding of the party, the Global Times. Jackie Chan's comments prove that the CCP's ruling over Hong Kong and delegitimizing places like Taiwan, that's a good thing. Under China's one country, two systems policy, Hong Kong was promised it would enjoy the rights and freedoms of a semi-autonomous region for 50 years following its return to the mainland in 1997. But Beijing has recently been taking strict actions against Hong Kong since large-scale protests sparked by now withdrawn bill allowing extraditions to mainland morphed into pro-democracy movement in 2019. By the way, I 100% support Hong Kong. But here's what's funny is China has rejected him. This from South China Morning Post. Martial arts star Jackie Chan wants to join the Communist Party, but China doesn't want him. The actor told a symposium Beijing's comments were further proof of people outside of China. He is anti-democracy and is a cheerleader for Beijing's crackdown on Hong Kong. His comments were quickly met with mockery on Weibo, with users saying he is unworthy of party membership. I have no doubt over his patriotism and professionalism, but his lifestyle, our party members need to set a positive example, one said. He's probably not serious, he's just acting on different occasions, another said. The lifestyle comments made a reference to Chan's previous extramarital affair and his son J.C. Chan's use of recreationals and 6 months in prison. Chan had an affair with Hong Kong actress Elaine Ning in 1999, with whom he has a daughter. On Twitter, Chan's remarks also infuriated fans outside of China who felt they were designed to keep Beijing happy and allow him to promote his films inside China. I take back everything good I've ever said about Jackie Chan and wish I could unenjoy every one of those movies, someone said. I agree with that sentiment, actually. Chan did not respond to an interview request from South China Morning Post. The Hong Kong-born actor is famous around the world for his kung fu films, including Rush Hour series. However, his Beijing loyalist views, his dismissals of pro-democracy movement have led to fan backlash in the past. Yeah, I mean, on July 1st, he took part in the communist, bending the knee to China. Chan was also criticized back in 2009 for comments about the pro-democracy movement. I'm not sure if it's good to have freedom or not. I'm really confused now. If you're too free, you're the way Hong Kong is now. It's very chaotic. Taiwan is also very chaotic. The man who's a multi-millionaire because of capitalism continues to shill for communism even though they don't want him. I didn't see that coming today, but rest in pepperonis, Jackie Chan. I will no longer be enjoying your films. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.